Welcome to Elite Bring Me the Head of Ghola-Fan, the second installment of quests that I don't know how to do. Now that's a little joke. I know how to do this quest. I just don't run it very often at all. So I'm not very good at it. I wanted to start here because I got this cool rainbow here in Restless Isle, so I wanted to capture that. That was pretty neat. And I just love the graphics of this area. I think it's so beautiful, but I hate how confusing it is to get around. If you didn't know, though, one nice tip is if you have somebody share these quests with you, then you don't have to make the confusing run through the up and down passages of the Restless Isles. You can just talk to the guides that are right there near the start, and they will teleport you right to the quest givers. Hey, a warlock. How come they got to be a warlock years ago? That's not fair. Well, I'm not waiting for him to come back. So here is the quest entrance. And yes, it is Ghola-Fan, not Ghola-Fan. At least that's the way the DM says it. One of the things I forgot to mention in my previous videos is I just wanted to show you I get this cool collar for my wolf. And make him stand there with his banner. It looks really cool. That's the Thrall of the Fire Temple. This is the heroic version, of course. I'm only level 12 now. I should have my Vampiric Stone Dust hand wraps, but I'm just gonna leave them in the TR cache since this is my final life. It's gonna be one less thing to clog up my bank. You know, I'd only use it from level 12 through 17 before I switch to Thorac Wrap, so I just leave it in the bank. And I want to play around with this Thrall of the Fire Temple a little bit more. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll just show it to you here. I'm not as impressed with it as I was hoping. Somebody else told me it was really, really cool, and you know, I got one. Gildy gave me one last month, and really looking forward to getting back to Druid and trying this out. I had another set of like randomly generated level 8 that had like, you know, lacerating, and I put Festival Frost, and I think that did more DPS. It's a beautiful collar. Don't get me wrong, it is a really, really nice collar. Probably, the best for its level, I guess. I think that one that I had from before, that randomly gen one, they don't seem to be making lacerating items anymore, so. But it does look really, really cool. Snarl looks evil. Look at the flaming effects and the glowing eyes. I don't think I have any gear that's different than usual, really. Nah. Pretty much the same old, same old. Couple things moved around. Thought I'd do a video of something completely different. I've never done video of these quests, and like I said, I don't run these quests very often at all, so I'm not really good. If I had to guess, I bet I've only run this quest 10 times, maybe. Definitely not more than about 15. So expect me to get lost or look like I don't know what I'm doing. If I remember correctly, not a lot of shrineage in this quest, so I'm going to try to run pretty conservatively. This is level 12 is the last heroic level for Druid caster until you get Fire Elemental form and Body of the Sun, in which you become just devastating. I'm still very powerful right now, But like I said, I'm going to try to run conservatively. Okay, that wolf has got to go because he's just not holding up. Couple crests that need to go in that door. Maybe one on each side. I'll have them set to defend me. Maybe that'll help. This is a trappy area that is just devastating to noobs. Spring's Resurgence really handy in a place like this. And here, if I remember correctly, I've got to step on the symbols that are here. HKHLI. Woot. That's not lit. Taco the Killer. That could be like Taco Bell's new promotional menu item. Got a key, got a crest. The key's just to go through this gate here, so we don't have to go back through the traps. And this side's done. bunch of traps in here too, I think. I must be thinking of a different room. I guess it's just these clowns. And there's my other crest. Now I think the trick here is to not pull the lever. I believe the lever is what activates the blade traps all the way down. That lever there. I don't think there's much going on these sides, these little side rooms. I don't think I've done this quest since I did the TR series. And when I did it during that life, I probably hadn't done it in at least a year. There's some nice items that come from these quests too. I can't remember which comes from which quest, but there's like the Royal Guard mask, which is a teleport clicky, which the game just came out with its second teleport clicky, which is really cool. I think it's the Belt of Braided Beards from Defiler Adjust. But the Royal Guard mask is a much lower level. And then there's another item. that has a raised dead clicky on it, maybe. But none of the loot from this pack ever interested me much, but there's definitely some nice stuff. Just didn't really appeal to me. Hey, I got a bat. I was just reminded. I was just thinking how I used Ice Storm these last couple times, but I was using Firewall earlier in the quest. I want to do a spell versus spell series where I compare, talk about the different advantages of like Firewall versus Ice Storm, and then compare maybe some other, other spells. And forgot about that though. I think I got sidetracked by Warlock. There are several other videos that I've been wanting to do. I think I might not need to go down these side rooms. There's like a few sets of barracks here. I think there may be just something in here. Junk in those chests. do not remember where to go from here. Ooh, lots of traps in here. This is the room I was thinking of earlier. I think the ogres on the pedestals are basically the switches. You get them off the pedestal and that stops the traps, if I remember correctly. Another shrine. importantly, it's Ghola-Fan. And Ghola-Fan is dead. And my wolf survived. So you come back here and he's got his treasure room and there's a bunch of, you know, you're like 157 gold pieces. Come on now. I just killed a Ghola-Fan. 5 white pearls. But this is just a ruse. You see, the real treasure room is back here. This is where we get the big bucks. Wah wah, nothing good for me. Hey, I got the Mystic Belt. Wisdom 5, yellow slot, shield clicky. That's a pretty cool item. I won't complain. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you happen to be on Sarlona, you are welcome to send me a tell.